I recently saw this post asking people what their sourdough hot takes were, and perhaps the most controversial was suggesting that if people back in the day were given commercial yeast, they would have never opted to make bread the sourdough way over just using commercial yeast. My initial reaction was to get defensive of this take, but the more I've thought about it, the more complex my feelings have been around it. Because the reality is, I do love commercial yeast, and there are many times that I opt for it over sourdough. I love making bread and other pastries the quote-unquote traditional way, and I love the labor and the time that goes into it. But I also don't think it's cheating to use something like commercial yeast over sourdough. And to be honest with you, I am sure that people back in the day would love to opt for something that's a little bit quicker and easier to deal with, but I don't think that's to say they would stop making sourdough altogether. So I think my initial answer to this hot take would be that the time and the effort that goes into sourdough is what makes it such a beautiful process. But I think now my answer would be that both sourdough and commercial yeast have a place in the kitchen. And I'd be lying if I said it's not really nice to use commercial yeast from time to time and be able to eat the bread the same day that I started it.